A protest was held in Bangor's West Market Square today. The Labor Day rally was organized also by Indivisible Bangor, and they say the protest was about the importance of labor unions and workers across the country and threats they say they face from the current administration. Speakers at the event ranged from local teachers to state senators. Dr. Nirav Shah was also among those who spoke, taking time to denounce current leadership in the FDA and CDC. Many in attendance held signs calling for support of workers over billionaires.
I saw a statistic today that said as unions have gone down, billionaires have gone up. So the big corporations are raking in the profits and are not interested in helping out the workers. The workers are suffering these days. And so I came out to support workers on Labor Day.
Concerns were also focused at a local level, with some calling attention to recent city managers discrediting unions.